in our
Broadcasting live, 2K Sports presents Major League Baseball. Monday afternoon, great to have you with us. Fun to watch, you better believe it. Francisco Liriano, but not so much fun if you're the hitters trying to figure out how to get something off it. PNC. Now we get a chance to look at Dale Svem's lineup. So who are you looking at, John?
Well, Starlin Castro is a guy that has that unbelievable talent. Another crop of these great young infielders coming up. Starlin Castro has a chance to be at the top of that list before long.
Play ball!
It's McDonald at the plate. He's leadoff man in our game here in the 2K Sports Network as we get set for baseball. And Liriano outside the zone. Here's the 1-0. Here's one hit very well deep. And McCutchen gloves that one. Now we'll take a quick look at the Pirates and how they're positioned on the field. And how do you like who's out there, John?
Well, Justin Morneau is the leader on the field for his team, and he does a lot of things that the casual fan doesn't notice. He's great at picking up bad throws. He's a complete infielder. He's not afraid to throw. Very aggressive on bunt plays. That's what you ask from your first baseman. Don't just stand there and catch the ball. Make plays happen. Morneau makes them happen.
And in the batter's box, it's Castro. There aren't a lot of givens in life here, but Cub fans have come to talk about taxes and death and the Cubs finishing last as though it's all in one sentence. Boy, that's tough. Castro, it's going to be fouled off. Continuing problem for the Cubs on the road, 23-58. That is just a disastrous record. And if it weren't for the this one tapped in front of the plate, Barmas picks it up. And so Castro retired. Still early on, a look at what the Pirates have coming up. They wrap up the Chicago series on Thursday. After that, they'll meet Henley Ramirez, a road series with the Dodgers. Boy, there's some great competition in that set of games. That's going to get going on Friday night. Then they'll continue on with another road series. The Arizona Diamondbacks will be hosting. Quite a bit of time away from home for them over these next several games. And we've got Rizzo here. And take a look at a good number, 304 last season against the Pirates here in Pittsburgh. And Liriano misses low that time. One 0 on the way. Ground ball, Morneau. He plays it on the hop. And he'll step on first to retire the side. No runs, no hits, nobody crossed the plate in this half inning, and nobody left on base. So the first chance for the Pirates coming right up. Starting pitcher for the Cubs, here he is. And Steve will be focusing here, Pittsburgh hitters. How about his thoughts?
Well, a great competitor on the mound from Jeff Samardzija. A very good athlete, All-American wide receiver at Notre Dame. but he's also a very...
Swing and a hot shot. Wow, that was close. Right back up the middle. Almost got him. Right now we've got a moment to look at the lineup for the Pirates. John, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, a guy who's going to find a way to put his bat on the ball is Marlon Byrd. Not a big power guy, more of a contact guy. Very difficult to strike out, and with his speed, that's what makes him a threat.
Here's how the Cubs stack up defensively. Highlights, John, from these fielders.
Well, consistency's been a problem for Starlin Castro. He can make the unbelievable head-turning play and then miss the routine ball. If he can get consistency, he's going to be one of the best shortstops in the game.
Marte might be stealing here, guys.
He's running, heading for second.
Strike one.
And it's not in time, and he beats the throw.
The throw too late right there. He's able to steal second base, sliding into the bag.
That's something he's going to try again if he can get that kind of a jump.
And you know, Gary, in the replay, he didn't have that much of a leadoff either.
The pitch from Samaja. Swing and a bouncing ball up the middle. And that one goes foul. Got him on the splitter. One away.
They go to the out pitch right here, the splitter. It's what they do with two strikes to put him away. He did put him away.
Justin Morneau has a runner in scoring position. A better year for Morneau in 2012. He was able to play the majority of the season, took steps to being the player he was before the concussion issues, but you're still wondering how much is left.
They better be careful, Gary, with him on...
Marte stealing. Ball. And he is out at third. What a throw. He got him. Good pitch to throw on, Steve.
Well, he had the fastball, and it was set up in the right spot. He had a quick release to gun down the runner.
The pitch from Samaja. He watches that fastball. It'll even up the count at 1-1. Morneau last year had 19 homers. You still have the effects of the concussion showing up a little bit in and out of that, Steve. That's got to be really tough.
I don't think we're ever going to see the MVP numbers again from Morneau, or 100 RBIs from him, but he's still got a chance to be a productive hitter, and managers have to game plan around him because he can do some damage with one swing of the bat.
The 1-2 pitch. That one fouled off by Morneau. There's a ground ball. There's Barney. Throws to first in time. That's 3 down. So no runs on one hit and nobody left on. Nothing done for either side thus far here in Pittsburgh. Lake is batting. And it's fouled off. And that's a ball. Lariano too far outside.
Well, you got to like the way he's changing speed and mixing up his pitches. He just missed, though, with that changeup down and away.
A swing line to left center. And that one's down. That's the team's first hit. So that brings up Mike Alt.
A chance here to check out how the Cubs ranked in the National League last year. 8th in triples, 10th in stolen bases, and while the home run numbers just weren't quite stacking up with some of the other clubs around, really showing that they had to manufacture runs and not get their offense from power.
That swung on, hit on the ground, and he's got it. That's one out, and two. They pull out the double play. And a great throw right there. Second base, strong arm.
Arm strength critical, turning the double play. Can be a matter of a split second to get the out. Great double play.
It's going to be Scherholz now. Slider swung on and missed. 0-1.
Well, a great pitch and a great strike right there to get that pitch down and away. Look, if you can throw it out there consistently, you keep doing it, you're going to have a lot of success.
And the pitch from Lariano, too far inside for a ball.
Here he has an outstanding slider. I mean, that's really the pitch to look for. Such great movement on that pitch.
Swung on, line to right center field, and that will put Scherholz on first. Darwin Barney, he'll step into the batter's box.
Well, you know the pitcher was hoping to get that 3-up, 3-down inning. A little bit of a breather inning, but that single will extend this one a bit here.
And this is bounced foul to the left side. Lariano sets and throws. And he fouls another one off. Oh, there goes Scherholz. Hit in the air, in right. Foul territory. And there's Bird for the third out. They pick up no runs on 2 hits and strand 1. It's still a shutout here in Pittsburgh. Great afternoon for baseball. Happy that you're here with us. Forecast still partly cloudy later. And it's Andrew McCutchen now. And it's 0-1. Smaja gets him looking.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to deal with right there. You might be looking for a fastball. You get the breaker down and away.
Here it comes.
Strike 2.
That's a strike. It'll take the count to 0-2. Andrew McCutchen now. Have to be careful not to get K'd here.
With that good running action on that cut fastball, you think you're going to center it at the heart of the plate. It just moves off to the corner. He didn't offer.
Ball.
Tries to saw him off with that one, but he missed. 1-2. Line drive fouled off towards first. The 1-2 on its way. And he strikes him out. He catches Andrew McCutchen flat-footed.
Well, check out the movement on this on K-Cam. It clocks in at 85 miles per hour.
Got him looking on a breaking ball.
A pitch that moves like that is something that is very useful to a pitcher if he's throwing it with confidence. And you can see that what a weapon that is.
Team leaders in home runs. How'd they do it last year? Well, let's take a look. Number 1, the Brewers. Second, the Nationals. In third, the Reds. Fourth, the Pirates. And in the 5 spot, the Rockies.
Well, you see so many games won with one swing of the bat, and this team last year was one of the best at it, at hitting the ball out of the ballpark. You make a mistake, they will make you pay. The bottom line is, though, there's no one in this lineup that you think is going to be an easy out because they can all take you out.
Pitch on the way. And he takes a called strike on the outer half, 0-2.
With that good running action on that cut fastball, you think you're going to center it at the heart of the plate. It just moves off to the corner. He didn't offer.
Tries to get him to golf at that one, but he lays off, and 1-2 count. Russell Martin not looking for that pitch right there, and that's going to be strike 3. Boy, it took 4 pitches, no wasted time right there, and he got him.
What I liked the most was he was very deliberate with what he had to do. When you don't waste pitches, you put the hitter back on his heels.
And a brief look here at the Pirates and how they ranked in the National League last season. 4th in home runs, 6th in triples, and they were in the top 10 in slugging percentage, really relying upon that ability to drive in runners from first base and hit the ball off the wall and over the wall.
Swings and misses at the fastball, 0-1. He went 0 for 3 last year against Samaja. And it goes foul. Swings and grounds this one to the right side, foul. The pitch, and he gets under that one. Thought he could make a play there, but it didn't happen. And Neil Walker swings and misses, strike 3. 3 up, 3 down this half inning. Nothing done for either side thus far here in Pittsburgh. A crisp afternoon, maybe an understatement there, but in any case, this time of year you expect it. Going to be Castillo now, and swinging and missing on Lariano's pitch, 0-1.
Well, he wasn't trying to hit a single the other way with that swing. He's trying to take that ball out of the ballpark. Let me tell you, if he gets another pitch in that location, look out, we might have a souvenir.
Outside is Castillo, will take it for a ball.
He tried to backdoor that pitch, but left it out and away.
Now Martin positions himself. Big swing, misses on the changeup, struck him out, went away.
Not much movement to speak of at just 88 miles per hour. Got him to chase that ball down and away. Good pitch, not real good execution by the hitter.
Something to look forward to. This Wednesday, we'll see Robinson Cano and the New York Yankees. They'll be hosting the Boston Red Sox. Going to be starting at 7 o'clock Eastern. And swinging and missing on Lariano's pitch, 0-1. Here's the pitch. It's fouled off. Swinging an easy ground ball to short. Mercer. In time for the out.
Nice easy ground ball to shortstop, able to get over, make the play. Good strong throw across the infield to get the runner at first.
Triples last year, the leaders, sure. Let's take a look. Take a look at Castro. He shows up third.
Well, it's nice when you can put yourself in scoring position with one swing of the bat, and this guy last year did it as good as anyone in baseball. A ton of triples for this guy, one of the league leaders in that department, and when he puts himself on third base, he can score in so many ways, and he makes the hitters behind him so much better.
And it's through. That's a base hit.
Well, the inning is never over with this team. 2 outs, they get that guy on first base with that big hit. Another guy gets on base. This could set up a big rally.
Last time, he grounded out. Here's the first one. This is a swing hit in the air. And that'll retire the side. Caught there by Marte. No runs at a base hit. They leave one man on at first. Scoreboard, a lot of zeros up there here in Pittsburgh. And Mercer's in the box. He'll get us going here in the home half of the third. Fouled off. Foul. The pitch from Samaja. Called strike at the letter, so he's got him in the hole now, 0-2.
Good pitchers change the hitter eye level. You go down low, then you run the fastball up high. A lot of times they just look at it go by.
And that one is hit well. Scherholz is there. That's one away. Here's what's next for the Cubs. Thursday, they finish up the Pittsburgh series. Following that, they'll go on the road, the Braves and Freddie Freeman. That'll be at the end of the week. And then they take on a division rival within the NL Central, the Milwaukee Brewers. A little bit of a light schedule on tap for them. I think they expect to be winning over the stretch. And we're going to see Barmas. He batted .195 last season against the Cubs.
Well, and he just had his numbers. Sometimes you just have to tip your hat to the entire staff and say, you know what, they were just better than me. Maybe you can turn it around this year.
Here's a swing and a ground ball. There's Barney. Barmas is retired.
Nice easy soft ground ball to second. Doesn't have any trouble at all with that one, and retires him at first base.
And it's Lariano batting. And it's 0-1. Samaja gets him looking. The pitch. Line drive. That's foul towards first. Swinging a softly hit grounder to first. And he'll step on first to retire the side. 7 pitches and it's done. That's how you save your arm and go deep into a game. Nothing doing for either side thus far here in Pittsburgh. Things will start getting a little more difficult. Third man in the lineup coming up. And we've got Rizzo here. First pitch of the at-bat now. Swing and a rocket toward short. And so there he is at first base, and there's still nobody out.
And we could see a big inning right here. You start off the inning with the single. Everyone now is on board and ready to go. Let's see if they can push some runs across.
Lake is the batter now. He singled in his last at bat. There's a swing, line drive, center field. One away. One away as Mike Holt gets set. He hit into a double play as last time. We'll see what he sees first here. And that one's hit well. Marte's there. 2 down. It's going to be Scherholz now. He's 1 for 1 so far. 2 outs and a man on first. Lariano sets and throws. And he watches one that goes inside. 1-0 count.
Look, Gary's done a nice job working around the 4 hits he's given up here into the 4th, and that's about making pitches, and he's done an effective job when he's had to pitch out of the stretch.
At the belt, the 1-0. The 1-0 delivery is a fastball. Can't make contact. Strike 1. Let's take a look here at how he's been mixing up his pitches so far in this game.
Well, you know, guys, he's definitely leaning towards that slider a little more than he usually does.
You know, John, you're right. The pitch I'd like to see him utilize more is the 2-seam fastball. Get some movement on it and try to get it off the center of the bat.
Towards center field, and it's going to be McCutchen. And he's there to retire the side. Ariano yet again unhittable. He has a shutout going through 4 innings now. Offense has been non-existent on either side in this game so far. And the Pirates, it'll be their turn coming up. Top of the lineup coming up. Progress of this game, let's measure it for Clint Hurdle. He's hoping for that offense to come alive sooner than later. And it's Marte batting. He'll lead off the 4th for the home team. Good pitch from Samaja, swung on and missed. 1 hit already, going for another against Samaja.
You know, he could be sitting on that 4-seam fastball this time again, just waiting for that pitch, setting him up to try to drive another one.
To the left side, and Marte set down.
That cat-like reflexes on the mound allowed him to grab that ball in a hurry and retire the runner at first base.
One away, here's Marlon Byrd.
Now, no question about this, guy. Samardzija is dominating this lineup in a spectacular way.
See if he's getting balls or strikes here. Let's take a look.
You want your pitchers to be aggressive and go at the hitters and work ahead in the count. And first pitch strike's the way to do it. Well, in this game, he's retired 8 hitters after he's gone to an 0-1 count.
Line drive fouled off towards first. Here's the pitch. Slider swung on and missed. 2 down.
Here's the slider coming right at you in K-Camp. Get a better look at that.
Fantastic piece of pitching to get that out, John.
Well, that's the part of pitching you love. He's looking for a fastball. He's expecting a fastball, and then just dropped one right off the table. What a pitch.
Justin Morneau will stand in. 2 down. He went 4 for 10 last season against the Cubs. And the first pitch. Takes a swing at that fastball. Can't connect. 0-1. Well, when you're putting together a pitching performance like we've seen here today, you got to utilize all areas around that strike zone. Here's how he's been fooling these hitters.
Well, he's been very effective today, and you look at the performance, he's generating strikes with pitches out of the zone, getting the hitters to chase.
Oh, absolutely, Steven. You want to try to expand the strike zone. You start in the strike zone early and then try to make them chase. That's what he's had these hitters doing all game.
Good spot for the cutter that time. 1-2.
Well, as a hitter, if you're looking for something off speed, you don't swing at anything hard. But that's what he did. He wasn't expecting that speed, and he swung late.
There's a swing and a ground ball. Castro's there. Throws on the first, side is retired. So a 1-2-3 inning for just Samaja. Well, he's displaying the mastery of the mound right now. That's the story on both sides here. 5th inning, we're ready here at PNC Park. We got the bottom 3 in the lineup due up. Barney will be at the plate. And he'll start him out. That's a foul ball. Francisco Lariano delivers the strike, and he's up 0-2.
They need more offense right now, Gary. I mean, only leaving 2 runners on base. We're moving through the middle part of this game, heading into the later part of the game. I mean, they need to give themselves some opportunities to score runs. Patience at the plate. Get somebody on.
Got him there. That was a nice strikeout.
Well, good sequence of pitches right there, using location and selection to get the strikeout.
Going to be Castillo now. He struck out swinging in his last at bat. He swings and nails a liner. 2 away. And in the batter's box, Samaja, last at bat, he grounded out. First pitch on the way. Line drive. That's foul towards first. Waves at that fastball in the hole now. 0-2. Ground ball towards the second baseman. Barmes picks it up. He'll throw on to first, and that'll do it for this half inning. And a quick inning for Francisco Liriano. He continues to put up those zeros, pitching deep into this ball game. And the Pirates, it'll be their turn coming up. Meat of the lineup coming to the plate. How have the decisions of Dale Svem affected this one? Let's see. Plenty on his mind, I think. Pleased with the pitching so far, hoping to get some life out of his lineup. To the plate, here comes Andrew McCutchen. Top 5 hits last year. Good pitch from Samaja, swung on and missed.
Some kind of player, no doubt about it. They're glad to have him in the lineup because he can get it done, and he got it done all season long last year, Gary.
That's a strike. It'll take the count to 0-2. Andrew McCutchen now. Have to be careful not to get K'd here. We have seen a great pitching performance on the mound and a tremendous use of that strike zone that's been on display here.
Well, he's had a great rhythm going in this game today. He's not afraid to move the ball around and pitch aggressively in the zone.
And good pitch selections, I think, too, Steve. He's definitely got a recipe with a combined and effective approach.
So with one down, it'll be Russell Martin. Earlier in the game, first AB, he was struck out against Samaja.
Now, sometimes you trick hitters. They should be looking for the fastball, the two-seamer, but he ended up taking it for strike 3 last time up. He must have been looking for something else.
And this at bat already 0-1. First pitch was a strike. And it's 0-2. Martin's going to have to cut down on his swing here. Great pitch, catches Russell Martin looking, strike 3.
Gary threw a splitter on that one. Look at the movement.
This came in high and tight, and I think it fooled him a little bit. Those pitches tend to buckle the knees a little bit.
Looks like the umpires are going to give the pitcher those inside strikes today.
And that's not going to be good news for the hitters.
Now with 2 outs, here's a chance for Neil Walker. And a moment here to see how this pitcher has been mixing up his pitches.
Well, when you're playing behind a guy, you love to see him mix up his pitches, change speeds. And when you're in the batter's box, it can create a lot of havoc for the hitter. He's done a great job of that today.
Yeah, for the most part, he's been keeping the hitters guessing, not knowing or anticipating what pitch they're going to get. He's able to change it up no matter what the count.
Takes that first pitch low in the strike zone, strike 1. Career 1 for 7 off Jeff Samaja. The pitch. And the called strike taken by Walker.
Let's see what he's going to do 0-2. The hitter's got to be guessing right now.
Swings, pops it up, right side of the infield. That'll do it as they put that one away. And they are retired in short order. Good defensive half inning. Nothing done for either side thus far here in Pittsburgh. It's McDonald at the plate. And of course, as a pitcher, you got to keep your eye on which pitches are effective on any given day and which ones aren't. Here's a look, hit up the middle, and that scoots into center. That's a base hit. And that'll bring Starlin Castro to the plate.
Well, the way this inning is starting off right now, it looks like there's going to be some good production coming out. 3 outs to go and already someone on base.
Last time up, flew out. And gets set for the first pitch. And swinging and missing on Liriano's pitch, 0-1.
But Gary, they've only left a couple runners on base offensively so far through the middle part of this ball game.
Ground ball, and he scoops it up over to second for 1. And the deuce, a double play. Execution on that 6-4-3.
You have to have body control around the bag. Great acrobatic turn by the second baseman. Outstanding job.
Now we've got Rizzo here. A terrific talent here for this team. Here's the first pitch. And he swings and hits this one foul. 0-1 offering from Liriano. Inside for a ball, evens the count at 1. Fastball gets away from him there. 2-1. Well, it's truly been a tremendous day on the mound for this man. Here's a breakdown of how he's been mixing up his locations, using that to his advantage.
His command and control have been solid. Not perfect, but the great...
On the ground, played Walker. Throws on to first in time to retire the side.
Now he's bringing it today. He's got control of every one of his pitches, keeping the hitters off balance the entire game. They just can't seem to find any answers.
The Cubs still looking for that offense. And let's see how the game is working right now for Clint Hurdle. He's watched some great deliveries on the mound. Struggling bats, though. Important now to get the offense stinging. And Mercer's in the box. 0 for 1 thus far. Bottom half of the 6th inning underway. It's an 0-1 count. And strike 2. Jeff Samaja has him right where he wants him.
Even with the late movement on the cut fastball, you don't want to throw it up in the zone because a hitter can fight it off and muscle it over the infielders.
He got him so far. 8 strikeouts today.
Well, textbook way of pitching. 3 pitches, 3 strikes.
Outstanding command during that at bat. And we're going to see Barnes. Over 5 at bats last year, he could not pick up a hit off Samaja. First pitch on the way. Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. Now it's 2 down.
This one looked like it might fall in no man's land out there, but the right fielder able to get over and put him away.
And it's Lariano batting. Grounded out his last time up. Here's the first pitch. Cut fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Well, when you put a game together like we've seen here from this pitcher, it only comes with throwing a lot of quality strikes. Here's how he's getting it done.
Just a very solid approach against this lineup. Keeping the ball down in the strike zone, and the numbers show he's doing it well.
Well, that's what you have to do to be successful. Keep the ball down in the zone, pitch after pitch. Try to get the hitters to hit the top of the ball.
The pitch. Line drive fouled off towards first. Lined foul towards third.
Well, that pitch right there up in the strike zone is a pitch that normally this hitter would drive, but the fact that he's in the hole 0-2, he had to take a more defensive approach, and he just fouled it off.
Rings him up. Steve, we got 3 innings left to go in this ball game. He's got the shutout going. We'll see whether or not he's got enough to go through.
Well, it's a fantastic effort so far. Now it comes down to heart. Does he have the heart to finish it off?
So they're shut down again. That's 6 shutout innings so far. Nothing doing for either side thus far here in Pittsburgh. Lake is the batter. He'll start things off here in the 7th. First pitch on the way here. He fouls that one off. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. And he makes the catch. 1 down.
Oh, big out right there. Listen, he's on his way to a shutout right now. They've not been able to muster much against him. This is critical time of the game. He's getting a little fatigued, and they've seen him a couple times already. He's got to make his pitch.
And Olt settles in. 0 for 2 thus far. And that's a ball. Lariano too far outside.
Look here, listen, he's made pitches. They've had a few base runners on against him, no question about it. They've gotten a few hits, but he's been able to keep him from putting hit after hit after hit.
Alt ground ball. Mercer. 2 down.
Well, he's been having this lineup guess the entire game right now. He's out thinking them and out pitching them. He's continuing to be sharp the entire game.
It's going to be Scherholz now. Flew out last time. It's fouled off. 0-1 offering from Liriano. And he fouls off another one. Contact. That one high in the air, but that's going to be fouled on the right side. Here's the pitch. And another foul ball. Martin setting up. And Liriano misses low that time.
Well, that's a tough pitch right there to lay off of. That changeup down and away and out of the strike zone. But the hitter must have been looking for it because he wasn't fooled at all.
Got it. The side is retired. And Stevie has shut him down, and it's 7 now under his belt.
Unstoppable at this point. Absolutely unstoppable. I think he's going to finish it off.
And through 7, they remain without a run. Still have the shutout going at PNC Park. The top of the order is due up next. And there's a swing and a smash. This one to Scherholtz. No problem for him as he gets that out.
No runs so far, and he's been able to make every pitch he needs to neutralize some of these big bats. Getting the job done. He looks like he's feeling good.
All right, let's take a look now at Marlon Byrd coming up. He struck out swinging in that last at bat against Samaja.
Well, he swung right over the slider the last time up, and you better believe that when he gets 2 strikes, he's going to see that slider again.
Well, that's the 3rd guy he's put down on strikes when he's used that pitch in a 2-strike situation.
There's contact. He drove it well. This one to Scherholtz as he hauls it in.
Well, Gary, for every pitcher, it's a little bit different, you know, how long they can go into a game. But right now, he still looks pretty strong right now. 2 outs in the 7th. I think he's got a chance to shut them down the rest of the way.
And it's Justin Morneau now. 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch. Swung on, line to right field. Here's a look at the league leaders at the plate last season. Melky Cabrera, number 1. Second, Buster Posey. Third is Andrew McCutchen. 4th spot held by Ryan Braun. And Yadier Molina, number 5.
Well, here's a guy that played at his peak performance last year, Gary. I mean, you talk about a guy who was tough to get.
Here's a swing and a liner to left center. And it's through. A base hit for McCutchen.
Now a quick look back at the year that Andrew McCutchen had last season. 1st in hits, 2nd on-base percentage, and the batting average certainly was there, ranked 3rd in the league, getting the job done, swinging the bat very, very well.
And it's Russell Martin now. Last time up, he struck out looking. Time's going to be called here. They want to go out and talk things over on the hill.
He's been great so far, Gary, but they just want to use this mound to go out there, keep him under control, let him take a deep breath.
Spins on a throw behind the runner. And he's back easily. Made a dive to get in. McCutchen's at first base. Runner on second's Morneau. Ground ball played. Olt. And he throws on to first. That'll retire the side. And a frustrated lineup indeed. That's now 7 shutout innings. Nothing done for either side thus far here in Pittsburgh. And if you are just coming on board, Gary Thorne, Steve Phillips, John Kruk, as we bring you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. Barney will be at the plate. He's going to lead off here as we go to the 8th. Liriano sents and throws. Swung on, hit. Whoa, straight back at him. Man, you talk about going back up through the box. That one almost got him.
I tried to go down with that 0-1 pitch, but it gets blasted right back for the base hit.
But the way he went after that in the box, Steve, it looked like he might have been guessing down there.
Well, I'll tell you what, you have to make contact behind in the count. He got a pitch over the heart of the plate, and he took advantage of it.
It's going to be Castillo now. Well, you got to be able to command and control to have a performance like this. A look now at how he's been executing pitches outside the zone, and the hitters are chasing.
Well, one of the best ways to see if a pitch.
That one put in play, and it's going to be fielded by McCutchen. One away.
A masterful performance out there today. They've not been able to get any sort of offense going, and I'll tell you what, he's going to make people notice this is an outstanding effort.
And in the batter's box, Samaja, I think, drops down a bunt, and he's got it. Throws to first. He's retired. That's 2 down.
Absolutely in the zone right now, finding a way to make the pitches when he needs to. I tell you, he's been able to change up his sequencing of pitching to keep the hitters off balance the entire way. Oh, this is a biggie right here. A great matchup right now, Gary.
2 for 3 thus far. You have 2 outs here in the inning, only need 1 more. The last thing you want is a big 2-out hit. They're not going to chance it with this guy.
Yeah, but I don't understand this. You've already got 2 outs in the inning, and this guy isn't one of the better hitters in the game. Go at him, challenge him, show something.
Now here is Starlin Castro. A great opportunity for him for the Cubs. And that's a ball. Laureano too far outside.
Well, what an outstanding effort by the pitcher today. I mean, he has just been on top of his game, making the pitches, and offensively, they just have not been able to back hits up with other hits to mount the rally. They've been held scoreless here today.
Swings and hits this one deep down the line and left. And that'll retire the side. Caught there by Marte. They're held in check yet again. Scoreless through 8 innings. Been all defense. PNC Park, no score. And it's Neil Walker now. He'll lead off. I'm going to take a brief moment here to check out the breakdown in this pitcher's pitch types that have turned into hits today. John, Steve, your thoughts?
This guy's four-seamer's been hit twice, and at this point of the game, that may not mean a lot about that pitch.
Well, you know, that pitch, even though it's been hit a couple of times, at this point...
This is in the air, straight away left. That's 1 down.
A masterful performance out there today. They've not been able to get any sort of offense going, and I'll tell you what, he's going to make people notice this is an outstanding effort.
And Mercer's in the box. 0 for 2 in this one. Still has not had any success against Samaja.
And look, the way he struggled to catch up to the four-seamer the last time, you have to think you got to go back there again until he proves he can catch up to it.
Strike started off the at-bat 0-1. And it's fouled off. Struck him out. Wow. And again, there's no doubt, as has been the case throughout this game, he's in charge.
Now, listen, when you got a guy pitching like this, you got to give him the shot for the win.
And we're going to see Barmas. He flew out his last time up. And he throws the first one. A swing and a fly ball to left center field. And that is in there, the go-ahead run on base.
You have 2 outs in the inning. Your job is to get on base any way you can. Now they have the go-ahead run on base.
And it's Laureano batting. He struck out last time through. Here's the first one. Samaja outside the zone. Swung on and fouled away. Line towards third and foul. Got him. Then the side is retired. And he'll head back to the dugout knowing 3 outs, and he's got himself a shutout.
He's got it. I think the way he's pitching, I think he's going to go all the way.
Games usually have a mind of their own. Let's see if Dale Slem's had an input here. And at this point, every move is critical. He hasn't got any margin for error. And we've got Rizzo here. He'll start the 9th. Hit up the middle. And he's on. That's the go-ahead run.
Well, this is what you want, a base hit without anybody out. Now you have the potential of a big inning.
Lake in the box now. Well, he digs in here, Steve. A golden opportunity to be the hero.
And with nobody out, they need to find a way to advance the runner into scoring position.
Laureano sends and throws. Swings on that first pitch. Misses the fastball. 0-1.
Well, we're in the ninth. Obviously, he can taste victory. He can
hit sharply towards the hole. Gets one. Not going to be two. Morneau trying to get the double play, but not in time.
Well, what else can you say? He's done everything his team has asked of him in this one, and then some. They're needing a little bit more from him. Get them back in the dugout with this game still tied, so his offense can try to score a run.
And Olt settles in. He's batting now late in this game. Only one out.
And the defense looking for the double play ball. The hitter trying to hit one in the gap.
Trying to move that runner. He's running towards second. And his throw. He is out. Great throw. Sometimes you have the right sign. Sometimes you don't. That time he did.
Well, they had a feeling right there. The catcher put the fist down on the signal. That means pitch out. They executed it perfectly.
1-0 pitches a slider. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. He's teasing him just barely in the strike zone. Looks like it might break down for a ball, but it stays right there. By the time you recognize, too late to put a good swing on it, and you swing and miss.
And he's hoping this is going to be the last pitch.
Laureano winds up for the 1-2. Struck him out, and this shutout continues.
Now, sooner or later, somebody's going to have their day spoiled there, Gary. Just a great pitcher's duel in this one. You hate to see someone come out on the short end.
And we will go on. Probably thinking about the matchups here as we check the bullpen. Left-handers throwing.
Oh, that's right. I think they're getting him loosened up to face the hitter in the on-deck circle. And Starling Marte looking to set off some fireworks for his club, Gary.
Bottom half of the last inning, and you got to believe if you're standing there at the plate, you're thinking about ending it right here.
Well, you know, there's clutch hitting, but there's also clutch pitching. The pitcher understands he has to get this guy out.
The pitch from Samaja. Hit on the ground. Ends up foul. Good splitter that time, but it's called a ball 1-2.
Well, you would think a split finger fastball. You think of a pitch that goes straight down in the strike zone, but this one here had a little run on it, too far inside, though.
Struck him out. This pitching performance not quite over.
Got to keep his focus, though. He knows that if he makes one mistake, these hitters can put it in play.
One away. Here's Marlon Byrd. He'll be seeking his first hit of the game. Not a lot of luck so far. And starts him out here. It's hit foul by Byrd. Byrd, there's another foul ball. And that's another foul ball. And he fouls off another one. The pitch from Samaja. Byrd battling another foul ball.
Well, you have an 0-2 count and that pitcher comes up in the strike zone. You know he's looking for that strikeout. Now you've taken a little bit of confidence away from him with the fact that you can foul that pitch up in the zone off to live to see another day.
It's hit foul by Byrd.
Well, even though he got ahead in the count here, 1-2 very quickly, you know he's in for a battle because this guy will shorten up just to put it in play. The pitcher has to be at the top of his game, even when he's ahead in the count, to get this guy out.
And a swing, and that's put in play. It's going to go to Scherholz. 2 away.
Gary, the focus is there right now. One batter at a time. Get those outs. You're matching the other pitcher pitch for pitch. Get it done and hope somebody can come up with a big hit for you later.
Justin Morneau will stand in. 2 down. We'll try it again here. Just 1 for 3 thus far. And the first pitch. And a swinging strike on Samaja's pitch.
Well, that's a guy up there who's trying to do damage with one swing. Comes up empty on that cutter.
That one fouled off by Morneau.
Foul ball!
Got him! Oh, what a performance from the mound today, Steve.
Now, that may be all for him today. He's got to be exhausted. You can't ask for anything more.
They still can't break through. Both pitching staffs have thrown 9 shutout innings. Nothing done for either side thus far here in Pittsburgh. It's going to be Scherholz now. He struck out swinging his last time. This is swung on, lifted to deep right field as he drops back for it and puts it away.
He's pitched an extraordinary game so far. He doesn't want to have any lapse in concentration right now. No mistakes. Execute your pitches, get your team back in the dugout, and see if he can't find a way to win.
Barney will be at the plate. He had a single in his last time up. A line drive toward short. And that is in there, the go-ahead run on base.
Well, that's one of those pitches when it leaves the pitcher's hand, the manager tells him, oh, don't swing, don't swing. Oh, great job, good piece of hitting. How he got his bat on that, I have no idea.
Going to be Castillo now. He's batting now late in this game, only 1 out.
And the defense looking for the double play ball. The hitter trying to hit one in the gap.
Trying to move that runner around from first. Ball 1 started off the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Well, that's where you look for a changeup from the pitcher away in the strike zone. If they look for it and get it, they can really shoot that thing the other way and do some damage.
Swing and a liner to right center. And that does get down. Castillo a base hit.
Wasn't sure when that pitch came to that outside portion of the plate, if he was going to lay back on that one or pull it.
And this defense didn't know either, John. They ended up with a great execution of opposite field hitting.
And he's right where he wants to be, sitting on base now, guys.
In the batter's box, Samaja, and he needs to bring in the go-ahead run from third.
Well, the pitcher needs to try to get a ground ball and see if they can't get a double play.
That's going to bring up Deanna Navarro. He'll grab a bat and hit here. Swings and misses the slider. 0-1. Laureano sends and throws. 0-1 pitch, a fastball, swung on and missed. 0-2. Good slider that time. Ruled the ball. 1-2.
Well, the starting pitcher right now is over 80 pitches, and this is a time when the manager and the pitching coach have to keep an eye and see if his velocity is dropping. If it is, you might want to think about getting him out.
Another foul ball. Navarro working this AB.
Well, a 1-2 count, that pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Up the middle. Look out off the pitcher. Picks it up. And safe at the plate. Just gets in there before the tag. And the throw is too late. He's in there, an infield single.
Well, the shutout broken up right there, but I tell you what, no shame in the performance he's given in this one. He's been outstanding.
It's McDonald at the plate. Offensive production. Boy, does that look good as you move along later into a ball game, and they've got a lead.
A big-time clutch hitting we're seeing right there, Gary. And they break the tie in extra innings with that one.
And, Steve, the beauty of extra inning baseball is you don't have much time, you don't have many outs. You got to make everything count. And it's going to be McCutchen. That's two gone. And the runners will have to hold at first and second. Now here is Starlin Castro. The Cubs get another chance. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a smash. That's caught. Side is retired. Well, it took a while, but our first run of the game had to happen. In extra inning baseball, we move on to the bottom of the 10th. Chicago has the lead, 1-0.
Young Andrew McCutchen trying to prove that he can deliver at the major league level in a clutch situation. A real opportunity for the youngster.
And he's taking a few deep breaths here, and why not? Here in extra innings, he's the potential tying run.
I'm taking a few deep breaths here, too. This guy just needs to find a way to get him out, Gary. The team that can best handle the other superstars usually comes out on top.
And Kevin Gregg gets ready to throw. He'll be the closer for Chicago. Paints the lower outside corner. Call strike one.
A good life on this fastball as he just buries it down and away.
Here's the pitch. There's a swing, and that one's hit on the ground. Gets through, tying run on.
Well, he gets a letter high pitch, a good pitch to hit, and he takes advantage of it. Nice job.
Hitting from behind is not an easy thing to do in this game, but a little easier when the pitch is up there.
You throw it over the plate like that, it's going to cost you.
It's Russell Martin. There's a throw over, holding him close over there at first.
I'd send Andrew McCutchen in this situation in the game with his speed and aggressiveness and this pitcher on the mound. You got to run.
Swings and grounds this one foul, wide of third. No balls, one strike. Here's Gregg. And it's 0-2. Martin's going to have to cut down on his swing here.
Well, that's a hittable pitch right there, Gary. A fastball in the inner part of the plate. But if you're looking out over the plate, sometimes it freezes you.
Now Russell Martin not looking for that pitch right there, and that's going to be strike three. Boy, those strikeouts so important coming late in the ball game. Keeps that confidence up.
They tell you that strikeouts add to the pitch count, but a three-pitch strikeout right there, he can go forever on that one.
And it's Neil Walker at the plate, one away. Flew out last time. Quick check at first. Keeps him close at first. First pitch of the at-bat now. And it goes foul. Here's the pitch.
Strike two.
That's a strike, and it's 0-2 in time for Neil Walker to protect here on the next pitch.
Well, he's got him baffled up there. His timing is way off. Nothing he could do to catch up to that one.
And Neil Walker swings and misses, strike three.
Well, just a great sequence of pitches right there, and it only took him three.
Boy, that's about as fine a job on the mound as you can get.
Well, not a young guy as far as age goes, but a young guy as far as major league experience goes, and that's Garrett Jones. But what he has is the potential to hit the ball out of the ballpark. A big guy, 6'4", 245 pounds. Like I said, he can hit the ball out of the ballpark, but it's the consistency that's been hurting him.
Well, it's a luxury for the manager having a lefty coming off the bench like this guy. They go to him here, hoping it's the right move against the right-handed pitcher.
Well, working on the 0-1 count now.
It's always important to get that first strike in there late in the game in critical situations.
Throws over to first. A dive, and he's back in easily. Strike two. Garrett Jones. He's going to have to watch the next one carefully.
Fans are on their feet right now. They know 2 strikes on the hitter. They need to keep this thing going.
And he struck him out, and the ball game is over. Well, he got that tying run on base, stranded over at first.
A tough loss here for this crowd today, but boy, do they see some kind of pitching performance from the visiting team.
As we check out the highlight reel of our player of the game, the great mound work today of Jeff Samaja.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a more dominant display on the mound than what we saw today. He was mixing his pitches well, changing speeds, but the thing you noticed, he didn't throw any pitches over the center of the plate. That's what made it so special. And when he needed it, he could get back and reach back and get that little bit extra when he needed that big out. Made it look easy out there today, Gary.
Well, you win, whether it's 1 or 10. This was the slimmest of margins, though.
Well, this one had the makings right from the start of a close one, and you knew whoever got on the board had a legitimate chance to win it.
Great day for baseball here at 2K Sports. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Gary Thorne with John Kruk, Steve Phillips, and our great 2K Sports crew. We wish you a great rest of the day or night, wherever you may be in baseball.